Asking somebody to split a bill for something that they did not eat is one of the most ludicrous notions that I have seen this generation come up with. And you people that want to do it, that's fine and dandy. But don't critique and try to tear down and embarrass people that are unwilling to do that.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. We talking about this bill splitting at the table. Yes. Now today we go get into some juicy news because around the internet a lot of people like to make TikToks about what's going on about this bill splitting. Do you split your bills with friends? Is this something new? Are you a little bit old school and never heard of something like that and you just pay for what you eat? Let's get into it.
It makes no sense why somebody would want to only have spent $30 in a restaurant to go half seas or split a bill in however many ways with people that have spent double or triple what you have. That's just like throwing money away. Then y'all want to say, if you broke, just said it. No, if you broke, just said it, because you're the one asking for help to pay your stuff and got to split it up. It makes no sense. And then y'all want to pick the most expensive and overpriced and watered down drink places to go because you got to make it about aesthetics and you got to have something to be able to post on social media so everybody can.
Oh, she's speaking the truth. Ain't it always that person that want to put something online and say, I went to Roof Chris, or I went to this expensive Salt Bay, or I went here and there. Those are the ones that always want to say, let's split the bill. The one that picked the restaurants with the crazy prices. And I'm just gonna be honest. Sometimes I'll be like, I am not going to this place. The food is coming back out tomorrow. I don't want it. And my problem is I've been to places that was very expensive and it was no different from when I went somewhere that was like mediocre. It was it's no big deal. But it's always that person that want to split the bill when it's $400 or $500. Like, come on.
Oh, look at that large bill. But like I said, you want to tear down a person, be like, I don't care nothing about that. I didn't have it, and I'm not going to. Some of these people ain't got it. Lots of people, y'all are just literally living paycheck to paycheck. And then y'all got the nerve to be trying to scandalize people just because they ain't got or unwilling to put out money that they ain't got to satisfy y'all egos and empty stomachs. Out of here.
Splitting your bill with your friends does not mean that you have to pay or should pay for everybody else's overconsumption. This girl goes out with 7 of her friends. They're splitting the bill. The friends overconsume. They buy drinks, they buy food, they buy appetizers, calamari, margarita. They get the side dishes, they get the potatoes, they get the macaroni, they get everything. All she gets, mind you, chicken wings and fries. The bill comes, it's $600, and she respectfully says, hey, I'm gonna pay my part, my chicken and my fries, and you guys could split the rest because you guys kind of went overboard. And now the friends are like, well, if you're broke, just say so. Why'd you come out knowing we were gonna split the bill? We're splitting the bill. You ain't going nowhere until you pay your part. We're splitting the bill. Hold up, hold up, hold up. You're saying you're gonna get me to pay for your shit that I didn't even eat? You didn't even give me some of it. You didn't even say, hey, you want to try this? I sat here with chicken and french fries, $15 worth of food. If we split it, I'm paying $80, $600, 7 ways, $70, $80. This is why you never split the bill with your friends if they ain't really your friends.
You know what I hate? When people try to bully you on how you should spend your money. And as we look at the picture, we all know the situation. Everybody trying to pick out what they had because the tab is a lot bigger than what it's supposed to be. You know why? Because one of these over ordered and don't got no money. I'm a proud advocate of splitting that bill. I don't give a what it is, who birthday is, whatever we got going on. Split it. I'll pay for my own shit and get my own tip. That solves the problem right there. It doesn't have to do with, it ain't got to do with you being broke. It ain't got to do with the amount of money you have, pride, none of that. Split it. Split it. If we split it, and then it's like the logic is so fucked up. They believe, oh, okay, we keep the bill together, and everybody just, one person swipes, and everybody just send that person the money, whatever, blah, whatever you believe in, right? If we split the bill, and everybody give their own tip, the waiter is going to get more money. Because each person tips differently. Now, some people might not tip because that's the type of people they are, but each person tips differently. So I'll take my chances getting 8 tips over 1 big tip. Like, I will never understand shit. Like, the logic behind it. Just split the bill when you come in. Split it. That way, we don't have to sit there for 40 minutes deciding who ate what and trying to factor in the price. Because the reality of it is, somebody's sitting there over ordered. They know they over ordered and they playing stupid. Oh, I didn't even know this was that much. Yes, you did. You looked at the price before you even looked at the shit. You knew you didn't have no money before you came. You knew how much money you had before you came. And you still chose to come, sit down, eat, and your entire plan was, I'm going to get past with the bill. Like, I hate, bro. It's simple. Split the bill. Won't have arguments like this. Or if you are with a group of people that you might be accustomed, you got a little money, whatever case may be. You with a group of people you trust and you swipe your card and you know they're gonna send you the money back. Hey, do what you gotta do. One person swipe, cover everything. But to avoid all this, bro, from the jump, as soon as we sit down, split the bill.
So the real issue is everybody don't know what they each other have in their pockets. So you got to be considerate when you're picking the place that you guys eat at. And also, if somebody just ordered a salad and water, they're not going to want to pay $50 unless you're really, really, really close. And it's best, I guess, to split the check so you don't have any issues. Now, I was talking to somebody from the younger generation, and they was letting me know this is a thing that they do now. They put the check together and they split it all ways. But there is rules and etiquette to doing this. You do it with close friends. A, B, nobody is ordering crazy. Because you hate to be sitting at the table and somebody have a lobster and crab legs and steak and 7 drinks and saying, let's split the bill. Now, come on now. So the rule is no over ordering. Some things you guys share sometimes if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. And everybody just split it like that. So that is a thing that people's doing. But then you have the people from different generations like, I've never heard of that. I'm never doing that. What? I just like paying for my own food. I don't want no discrepancies. But if it's like some kind of birthday event, say I'm going to a dinner and it's for somebody's birthday, I don't mind paying for the birthday person. You can put that on me. I'll pay the birthday person and my food, but I don't want to do a split at the table because I'm going to be the weird one that might order something expensive and I don't want to put my bill on somebody else. Like, I don't know how many drinks I have. If I got a designated driver, we might do 4 at the table, and I don't want to put that on y'all. So let me split mine. Give me the birthday person. I'll take care of the birthday person. Y'all ain't got to worry about the birthday person, and we good. But I do not like splitting bills and checks because I'm paying for the stuff I bought for me.
Everybody getting their own bill. That solved the problem right there. Everybody get their own bill, they would have been out of there. You know who still would have been sitting there? The person who over ordered and ain't got no money. That's it. Everybody else been at the crib, chilling. Lesson learned for that person. Come on now.
I just want to know who y'all be friends with that do that whole split the check. Because I'm 37 years old and I have been to plenty of birthday dinners, anniversary dinners, all type of shit. And I earn 6 figures. A lot of my friends, we all in about the same tax bracket, earn the same amount of money. And we don't never do that split the check. Everybody just pays for what they order. It's just that simple. And then on top of that, we have gone to restaurants where they say, oh, we don't split the check. We got to put it on one card. No hesitation. It's going on my card. It's going on this person's card. It's going on that person's card. Immediately, we all Zelle, Venmo, Apple Pay, whatever. Get the money. We don't do all that back and forth. So I'm just seeing these videos. This girl talking about she just had, a appetizer and a drink. And, you better tell your friends I'm not splitting shit. Is this a 20-something-year-old thing? Because I ain't never experienced that in 37 years of life. I don't know. Because it's giving Gen Z, y'all got to get that together. Because as a millennial, I ain't never experienced that. Let me know if I'm wrong.
This just don't make no sense. Story time. But before we get started, I just want to let you know, don't invite me to no more birthday dinners. Don't invite me to no more nothing that involves a large group of people and we got to pay together. story time. Something similar that happened before. I get invited to one of my old coworkers' birthday party dinner. She has the nerve to invite us out, okay? We already knew that it was a possibility in the air because I was telling about a similar situation I had with splitting the check. That it was a possibility that we're not going to be able to split the check after COVID. They stopped doing that in separate ways, separate tabs. One girl that's the birthday girl best friend should have understood the assignment. She's the one that should have understood the assignment out of everybody. She ordered like so much stuff. When I say it was like this girl ordered like 7 drinks. 7 drinks.
Oh, no, you didn't, girl. 7 drinks, honey. What the... See, that's the problem. People taking advantage and ordering over way. You're breaking the code, lady. You cannot go to the table and know that you guys doing a split and you have ordered everything under the sun on that plate. 7 drinks is crazy for a split bill ticket with everyone. That means your tab is going to be a little higher. And that, when you sit down and do that, that's the time to not split bills. Perfect example. $1,500 tab is crazy. It must be 15 people at the table for it to be $1,500. See, that's why I can't do it. And like the lady said, it is a Gen Z thing. It's new. I did some research and got to talking. It's a Gen Z thing. They do that. It's nothing wrong with that because they got their rules and they're in it. And then y'all got to respect the people. That's the millennials. And like, what the hell you talking about? We're not doing that. Respect those people. So it's 2 sides to every story. It's the bill splitters and it's the I'm paying for my own food today. Okay. And then, like the lady said, even if you have 6 figures, like it's not, I don't understand why people think when you don't want to do it, it's considered being broke or you should have never came. That's crazy. Because people that have money don't spend it. The rich people do that. That's how they stay rich. That's how they rich. They don't spend it. So if you don't do it, then, you're being a cheapo. Maybe they are. Is there something wrong with having a cheap friend? There's nothing wrong with having a frugal friend. If my friend is frugal or bring a coupon, that's fine. I accept that they like to do discounts. Nothing wrong with that. And a lot of times people say, well, it's so confusing. That's embarrassing. The waiter's at the table. She trying to split everything. That's her job. So if you tell her beforehand, she'll know who to bring what. A good waiter knows what you had, can split the check on a big table and be just fine. And don't forget to tip her while you at it. But that's not a hassle for a waiter to do something that they're supposed to do anyway.
A steak and a dessert to go. Oh, did I mention an appetizer? So we get the tab. Everybody else, once again, just ordering like 2 drinks and a meal. I know her stuff was majority of the tab. And this time, we're at steak 48. It's not nowhere cheap. It's not nowhere where it's like, okay, you get a steak, we have Ruth Chris, it's 60, 70, maybe dollars. No, baby. No. We have steak 48 with it's 48 and like it's high as a motherfucker. Like you should have known that you ain't had the money to match that on the menu. So why would you do that? It was time to order the pay the tab. And that lady explained to us that we cannot split it, which we already knew, with separate checks. So everybody putting up their amount plus $15 to $20. I think everybody put up what they had plus $20 for tax and gratuity, like the tip. Here go Miss Mamas. Let's split it all evenly. Why would we split it all evenly? Why would we do that? So I'm once again, I'm not holding my tongue. I could just pay for hers, but guess what? I'm not going to do that because you're the best friend, birthday girl best friend. And you already knew that we was taking her tab too. So I'm just confused on why you sitting right here acting like you want all of us to split it 8 ways. 8 ways? $1,500 8 ways? What you going to do is pay $400 because I know most of it was from you. When I tell y'all I was so embarrassed, I never been humiliated like this in my life. I don't know what it is, but stop inviting me out. Stop inviting me out to stuff, and you gonna embarrass me. Stop inviting me to stuff if your pockets don't match the menu or what you ordered. Stop. So let me tell y'all, men and girls.
Right. Don't go to places like, look, the big principle in all this. Make sure you discuss this before you get there, before you sit down. Where you going? Where you eating at? Don't even go if it's like out of your league. If it is in your league or within your means, don't go overboard at the table. That's rude. There's rules to this situation. Some people participate, some don't. Simple. Me personally, I'm paying for my own food. And that's that. And then I'm not the type, don't invite me nowhere that's high than a steak, $140. I don't want it. I could have bought 12 steaks for that price. I'm the type of friends that are trying to figure out, how do I get my nails done? Eat a steak and put $20 in my tank for $100. I'm that kind of friend. So don't invite me to nothing expensive because I'm trying to do all that with $100. I don't want to just sit at the table and spend $100. I'm not that type of friend. Never will be. Sorry. Even on special occasions. I'm not doing that. Ever.
I could just eat this all day, every day. So the bill is $300.
So let's just split it.
Like, get what I got and you get what you got?
Jack, do you want to split it? Yeah, I mean, it's like not a big deal.
When y'all mean splitting what I got, you gonna get what you got and you gonna get what you got? Y'all mean by split?
It's like split it in half and we'll pay half.
No. Jack got 4 burritos. I got 1 burrito. If I got 1 burrito, now some of my money is paying for Jack. I got 1 burrito. And because my meal was $10. If we split it, I'm spending more than $10.
It just makes sense to split it.
I'm confused. Are y'all not confused? I just don't understand why we can't pay for our own thing. All right, bet. Damn, split the goddamn bill. I'll be waiting in the car.
What are you upset about?
Because why am I paying for everybody?
You're not paying for everybody, we're splitting the bill.
I am paying more than what I got.
You're just making this complicated.
Matter of fact, I'm not eating with y'all ever again. How about that?
Guys, let me know. Let me know down in the comment. Are you a splitter or are you paying for just your food? Because this here is hilarious. Yes, this is a thing and I'm just finally catching on. Oh, different time frames, the times that we're in. Let me know what you think about the bill splitting. Do you think it's just a way for a person to get away with ordering all this crap and they putting some of they bill onto you? Like, is it something that you don't mind doing because it's your friend at the table, so you got to pay $25, $30 extra for your friend? It doesn't bother you? Let me know. Do you all sit at the table and you make sure we're not doing nothing crazy? Everybody respect how it goes, or are you just not doing it at all? I wish I would. I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts. Let's look at this video before we leave.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I can't lie, we're splitting the bill.
What bill?
Joke, man.
What kind of friends are you guys?
Are you stupid? I just sat down.
Yeah, can you see what you got? I got tap water.
You ate like a pig.
Tap water.
And you're talking about split the bill.
Free.
So we're not.
I should split your head.
You guys are fake friends. You guys can deal with the bill by yourself.
True, don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern Economists, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Real talk, real true, real life, we go survive. I got my eye wide open for when the markets hit the ground. You got them pockets wide open when them dividends come around. Oh baby, just hit that like, subscribe. I might teach you a little something about how to make $1 out of dime. I'm a real prepper, stockpiling before the shit hit the fan. I only trust in God, I don't depend on man. True, don't get sugar-coated. We keep it real and we keep it rolling.